back with another episode of No Comment Live. It's your boy J Rock the Don. And my brother DS.
Yeah, DS, let's go.
My boy, how you feeling?
I'm vibing, bro. You know the vibes, man. We going up. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, we 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
Many more to come.
Yeah. No, let's make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they loving what's going on. I mean, I am.
Man, I more than love it.
Yeah.
It won't stop.
All right. So you feel what I'm saying? Well, first topic we're gonna go into is we're gonna go to Hova. Jay-Z.
All right,
Jay-Z
legend.
sells out the Yankee Stadium for 3 nights in a row. Yeah. I think that's major.
Hey, Ho's a legend. Ho's a legend. I expected nothing less.
Okay. I did too. I mean, I think we spoke on him before, and I think, like, you know, he's gonna continue to he's always gonna continue to make staples in history because he's just that type of guy. Like, no matter what, a lot of the moves that he's always gonna make is gonna end up panning out for him because I think he's very strategic with the way that he moves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll say this. The people that he ended up bringing out, how he put everything together, the production, just from obviously the outside looking in, we weren't there, but to me it looked great. It looked like a great show. I hope the fans had an amazing experience. That's something that you expect from a legend, and that's something that, you know, you kind of get amped for.
Yeah.
And you know, it's New York. It's the timing. There's just, you know, certain current events are happening. So the whole city's hype right now. So, you know, shout out to them, man, and shout out to Jay, man. I mean, to me, it looked great. It looked great. Shout out to Hov, man.
So he brought out people like, Rihanna, guests like Rihanna, Beyonce, Nas, Eminem, Alicia Keys, and others. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, that was a big show. So if the people that got to enjoy the show, I'm pretty sure they had a great time. Like, I think it was super dope. I didn't get to see it. I only seen a couple clips here and there, but, you know, for the most part, I think it should have been dope.
Hey, I'll say this. I saw clips of people waiting, like, I think 3 hours. There was a situation where they waited maybe 3 or 4 hours before the show even started because, to my knowledge, people were bum rushing they were rushing the gates. They didn't have enough security. They didn't have it down packed. Some people couldn't even get in.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in. But that lineup is crazy.
Yeah.
You brought Rihanna out.
Yeah.
Rihanna hasn't, you know, she's not on stage like that anymore. She doesn't make music anymore. So just to have her on stage is dope. You know, Beyonce obviously. Beyonce, come on.
Yeah.
You bring out Eminem. I got to give Hov his props, man.
Yeah. So low key, I seen Dame Dash. I didn't see it nowhere else, but I seen Dame Dash talking about Beyonce cutting Jay-Z's hair during the opening of the show, like, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, and correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all can correct me in the comments, or you could no comment it. You get what I'm saying? But I seen Dame Dash talking shit about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, why? I feel like, if that's a part of his show, just let it happen. What are we talking about right now? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, Dame. You can't go on an interview and make it a thing that your ex-business partner is getting his haircut by his woman. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. And I think he made a comment something along the lines of, well, we don't want to see a girl cutting your hair. Why are you watching the show?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We kind of don't want to see Beyonce cutting his hair. We want to see Beyonce twerking or some shit. Like, don't we?
Come on,
That's
bro.
not what you want to see. That's why I would rather see that.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, in my opinion, right? Look, Beyonce looks great.
For sure.
But I feel like for the show itself, if that's just a part of the show in the intro, just go with the flow. Like, I'm not expecting Beyonce to go up there and start, you know, doing her thing and going crazy like that. But I didn't think it was a major issue, something major for Dame Dash to bring it up in the interview.
Yeah.
I
mean, we're not gonna address too much on Dame Dash at the moment because I got my own personal feelings about how I feel about Dame Dash, and I feel like I want to address those like at another time. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
But you know, Jay-Z did deliver another freestyle.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
How I feel about him delivering the freestyle, or like about the freestyle itself?
How do you feel about the freestyle itself?
The freestyle itself, okay.
Because the first freestyle, like, you know, I thought it was super dope.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now he delivered another freestyle. Like, I want to know your opinion on that.
I mean, I feel like the second freestyle was cool. It was just him flexing. It was him flexing, him letting people know, like, yo, this is just what it is. And he's just, you know, he's talking his shit. He's talking his shit. I think he made a statement, or he made a part of the freestyle where he was like, how did it go? He said, you know, check the stats. check the stats basically. Like, yo, y'all can look at my resume, 500, $500 million into the community, and I think that's dope. Now, could it have been better? Of course. But, you know, he's freestyling off the dome, and, you know, he's just chilling. He's Jay-Z.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was cool, but I was less impressed with this freestyle versus the first freestyle.
Why you say that? Why?
Because I think it was the same blueprint. Same delivery, same everything. It wasn't no wow moments. The first time he did it, I was like, damn, like that's legendary. I like that. You feel what I'm saying? And the last time I told you, you asked me if I felt like Jay-Z, if Jay-Z has something big in store, and I said he has to have something big in store. Okay. And we still haven't received a record from him. All he's doing is these little freestyle, and yeah, of course he's gonna sell out the Yankee Stadium. Of course he's gonna do these other things. I want to see you engage like you did. You freestyle, so why aren't you dropping a record? I want a record. I want you to go at Drake neck. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Drake is coming at your neck. Because you know, Drake did his little freestyle at dinner. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And mocking the Jay-Z freestyle, like, you feel what I'm saying? And I think it's funny, like, you feel me?
So it's safe to say that we're expecting Jay-Z to go to war at this very moment. And if he doesn't, then he lets us all down.
I think that he's starting to let us all down now. I think that, he literally, he should have dropped the freestyle already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look,
the record already.
Hey, I'll say this. I say even if he does drop the record, he gotta. It has to be more to it because Drake dropped a whole album, and he dropped a record. You know, one of the records to address whatever situation he had with Jay-Z, or he probably had multiple shots at Jay-Z throughout the album that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Jay's gonna do something, it has to be that. He has to drop an album. It can't just be a record. It's not. Because when him and Nas had their situation, yeah, they had a little 1-2, a little back and forth, but then it was back to regular programming. This ain't back in the days.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna risk dropping an album and not selling?
That's not possible. I don't think he doesn't sell. I think he sells. Now, would he sell more than Drake? And if people want to, you know, go ahead and kind of just, you know, I want to say compare that, then it might hurt him. I don't think he sells more than Drake if it's not a strategic move.
Him not selling more than Drake is an L.
That's an L?
It's an L.
Whew,
it's an L. It's an L in his book because he's pointing out, checking the stats. He's pointing out, checking the scoreboard. Mm-hmm. And you got a young nigga coming up right now that is claiming your spot. And he is the guy in line to take that spot. You get what I'm saying? And this is 2 generations later. At one point, it was Wayne, and Wayne was paying homage. You feel what I'm saying? He retired. I'm the best rapper alive since the best rapper retired. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yes, I am the best rapper, but I'm paying homage. You feel what I'm saying? Drake's not paying homage. Drake is engaging. And the same way you engage, I feel like Hov should engage.
Yeah, no comment. No
cool.
comment.
Right,
no
cool.
comment. You get that one out early, cause.
All right,
yeah, man.
All right. So, how many rappers in today's generation do you feel can sell out the Yankee Stadium for 3 nights in a row?
By themselves? I don't know. That is such a difficult question because you think about the greats and then you think about some of the hottest artists today. I don't know anyone. The closest person would have to be Drake. If there is someone who can sell out 3 nights in a row, the maximum capacity at Yankee Stadium is like 48,000, 52,000 around there, 40 or 52,000, something like that. But to do that 3 nights in a row, man, the city of New York has to love you.
Yeah,
they have to love you. And do they have that much love for any other artist outside of Jay-Z like that, where they all can come together and put their differences aside? Ah, man, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know.
So, what was that stat that you pulled up? I think Drake can sell out the Yankee Stadium for 3 nights. You know what I'm saying?
3 nights in a row. Drake, you think Drake can get it done?
I think Drake is the guy to get it done, right? But based off of the stat that you just pulled up versus what Jay-Z just did, I think he sold 52,000 or 50,000 seats per night for 3 nights in a row. And what did you say Drake's #1 capacity show was?
I think his largest individual show was 17,000 in DC. That I could be off roughly 17,000. I could be off there. It could be somewhere in Toronto. Could be more, but
yeah. So I'm saying, are you sure it's not like just?
Well, you know what? That stat I think was based off of back-to-back shows. His largest back-to-back shows.
Okay.
So we could look into that a little later. But you're saying if there is someone who can get it done, it's Drizzy.
I believe that if there's somebody that can get it done as a rapper, it is Drizzy.
Hey, but you see now how when we speak about Jay-Z and because he decided to engage, we're having that conversation where Drizzy getting his foot in there like, yo, so what we doing for real?
Yeah, I understand.
Man.
I understand. I mean, I think that, like I said, I feel like, yo, if it's somebody to get it done, it'll definitely be Drizzy. And so I got another question, right? Does selling out the Yankee Stadium for 3 nights in a row, does that help Jay-Z's argument of being the greatest artist ever or rapper ever?
I mean, yeah. I would have to say yes because it's adding to his resume.
Yeah.
He has an extensive resume. And it's legendary. Yeah. So to sit there and just add another accolade up there or another stat to the scoreboard, I mean, can't beat that. Yeah. It's only gonna help his case when it's all said and done, you know.
Yeah, he said check the scoreboard.
Check the scoreboard. Check the stats, man. Oh, shit. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to take Jay's spot, but there's someone coming for that throne. You feel me? Someone coming for that top spot when it's all said and done. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I seen Drake was at dinner the other night.
For real?
Yeah. With his team. It looked like his team. Okay, it looked like his team, but like, you know, he spit a little freestyle, you feel what I'm saying? And the freestyle was funny because he did it like how Jay-Z does his freestyle. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, everybody was laughing and stuff like that because I feel like everyone knew he was doing it because he was mocking Jay-Z or whatever like that. And I think he was trying to downplay Jay-Z's freestyles by doing it, you feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel like everything that Jay-Z's doing is strategic and it's smart, right? But I feel like if he doesn't drop an album with records on the album or drop a record directly addressing or engaging or feeding his fan base, all of this shit is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. We know you the greatest. We understand all of these things, but the greatest got somebody else that's ready to engage.
Yeah. And you saying we need more?
We have to have more.
We have to. Hey,
there's no question. It's no question about it. We gotta have more, dog. Like at the end of the day, at some point, Kobe was the greatest guy playing basketball, and at some point, Bron came. You feel what I'm saying? When Bron came, it was like, yo, like Kobe had to continue to show, like, yo, like if you really want to continue to have that title because of who you are, you have to engage. You feel what I'm saying? And Bron, if you want that title, you have to engage.
Yeah, Kobe was a dog, bro.
Kobe was a dog, you feel what I'm saying? But we gonna cut that short because we're gonna have that, like there's gonna be another time for that. But same thing with MJ. When MJ was balling, Kobe came.
Yeah.
And MJ had to engage, you feel what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do that right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that another time. You know what I'm saying?
We already know who the greatest of all time is, but you know, let's move on though. We can move on.
Hey, we know who the greatest of all time is. That's it's like undeniably, like, you feel what I'm saying? It's undebatable. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? But when he's ready, I feel like we'll engage. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So whatever the fuck you telling the camera, I don't want to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So next we're gonna go with Future. Drops an album. The album's name is The Real Me. I want to hear how you feel about the album.
I'm gonna be honest. I have to give it a few more listens. You know, Future's the GOAT, but as far as that album specifically, at least on the first listen, nothing really stuck to me as of yet. I mean, no, he has a couple songs that he's been pushing, like Konnichiwa and Radio, but I got to go back and give it a second listen, dog, because a couple more listens, I'll say that, because nothing really hit it. Yeah. Nothing really hit it on the head for me on that first listen. But hey, you know, Future's catalog is crazy. His catalog is crazy. So, and with how music is today, it's nothing for us to go back and give it a thorough listen, sit back, let it digest a little bit, and then see what we can pick from there, if it's something to pick from there. And we give it the proper rating. In my opinion, though, for me.
Yeah. All right, so, I mean, I listened to it one time. And I want to say I feel like it's typical Future.
It's typical Future?
Yeah, we know Future's a great writer. You know, Future got hits. We know he's one of the guys.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He's one of the guys, and we got to give it to him because I'm not going to say I didn't like the album. I'm just saying, like, yo, like, it didn't really, like, wow me. Like,
and I understand why. Even, like, towards the end of the album, it was different. It was different. I didn't expect that from Future, and it's a different sound. But I completely understand why you would go that route or why you would make that comment for sure. I think, hey, Future, man, don't let your foot off the gas now. Don't let your foot off the gas. I'm not saying you are, but don't let your foot off the gas. We shouldn't be having a conversation like this. It has to be undeniable out the gate.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Yeah, so you feel like Future's still hungry? Or you feel like he felt like he needed to drop because everybody else was dropping?
I don't know. You know, that's a great question. I think Future is still hungry to a certain extent. Actually, let me take that back. He's not as hungry as he used to be. He got money now. When you get money, things change. And yeah, he's doing it for the love of the game at this point. But, you know, back then he was trying to eat.
Yeah.
Back then his goal was to probably get to this level and make sure that his family's okay. Yeah. Now that he's built his village and he's doing his thing, now it's just to maintain. Yeah. You know, so, but back then, come on, man. He had the classics. Yeah. Classics at the gate.
So watch this, right? I feel like, yo, what Kendrick did for Drake is wake that hunger up in him to maintain that level. Because when you cruising at the top by yourself and nobody's challenging you, you can get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, Drake was doing his thing and he was cruising at the top, lonely. And when Kendrick took that away from him and made people question his ability to be at the top or his ability at the top or question him, period, Drake is hungry. Hungry, like hungry. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I think Future needs that now.
But who can do that? In your opinion, like Eric, I think Future's in the lane of his own. I think you can't really challenge Pluto. How do you challenge Pluto? Like who is in that lane that could kind of get him to come out of his element and start going in? That I don't know. I mean, I think about it. I think about the possibilities of like, all right, maybe if he went against this person or if this person said something about him, but it's like, who's really gonna like strike a nerve? He didn't want to engage with Drizzy. You feel me? I'm not saying he caught deuces, but he was saying like, yo, all that stuff that y'all had going on had nothing to do with me. Yeah. Right. So, you know, and from what it seems like, a lot of people got a lot of love for Pluto. So, he has to find that hunger within himself. I think people have to tell him that he's falling off for him to get back on and get hungry. My opinion.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's needed. Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I listened to the album, I listened to a couple of songs or whatever like that. And like I said, it was cool. It wasn't, it's Future. It's Future. Of course it's gonna be hard, but it wasn't like.
It didn't have that.
That replay value. And maybe I need to go replay it just so I can hear it again and then reevaluate, and maybe we can revisit this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. I agree.
Yeah. Let's see.
But we rock with Pluto. You feel me, Pluto? We're gonna give you a couple more listens, and you know, hopefully it sounds how it's supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, cause dog, I'm gonna tell you, what I want from Future is I want 56 Nights.
Hey, but that was a time and a feeling. I don't know how we get that back. Yo, look where we were in our lives at that time when 56 Nights dropped, when Monster dropped. Yeah.
Do you know if DJ Esco has something to do? It's DJ Esco, right? Do you know if he has something to do
with the Real Me?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe he needs to rebuild that formula and revisit what, like, you feel me, that moment, like, you feel what I'm saying, like, recreate that moment that in time that it was, like, you feel what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think Future got to figure it out. I don't think that he was ready for this album. I don't think this was his moment to drop the album.
I'll say this: the rollout looked great. How he started off, how it projected like it was gonna do, and what it looked like just as far as the rollout. To me, it looked great. It looked great, and again, I think we should give it a couple more listens just to diagnose it properly, just to make sure, like, yo, was 808 Mafia on this? Was Metro Boomin on this? Let's see if some of the producers that he's worked with and DJs.
His formula still intact.
Was the formula there? Because that's what we want. Man, Pluto GOAT.
Pluto's a GOAT.
Man, shout out to Pluto. But we're gonna give it another listen, a couple more listens.
Yeah. Gotta give it a couple more listens. And by the time as you guys see this episode, like the first week sales should be out there. I think when we looked it up, he's projected to sell 135,000. I think that's cool. I think that's anything less than that is too close to an L for Pluto for me for future.
Of course. I mean, Pluto just has to keep. I mean, in my opinion, just keep dropping, keep going. He took a little break. We only heard him on, it was Metro Boomin's album, but he was on it. So
yeah,
we'll see what Pluto got for us.
Yeah, let's see now. We're gonna go on to our next topic. You know what I'm saying?
Because one of these topics I know.
Wow.
Let me hear. Go ahead.
All right, so the next topic we're gonna go to now. We're gonna start off with Free Tory. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tory Lanez is dropping a double disc album, R&B and hip hop rap, I guess, per se, or whatever like that. So like, man, I think through all of the adversity that he's going through and stuff like that, him still releasing hot music is elite. He's elite.
Got to give him his props for making it happen and being able to build a team while he's incarcerated and dropping the music the way he's been dropping. I mean, and you're right, it's hot. It is hot music. It's tough to have that same impact when you're behind bars. But obviously when you're out and you're able to promo and drop those freestyles that make the records around what you're doing look great. Even when he dropped the 80s album, I thought it was tough. That was hard. And that's probably some of his most underrated music because he wasn't out to promote it as long as he needed to. You get me?
Yeah.
But hey man, if he keeps going, I like the idea that he's going with as far as what you said it was 2 sides?
It's a double disc.
A double disc? Yeah, I like that idea. I think it's dope.
Okay, so you answered one of my questions. I was gonna ask you if you felt like that was a smart thing to do to drop the double disc.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why, because he's not here right now. He's not here to push it, and he can only push it. He can only push the music. So the music has to be that.
Yeah.
His fan base.
He can't do shows. He can't do a proper rollout. And I ain't gonna lie, like his rollouts have been crazy. Since he's been locked up too. Like you feel what I'm saying? He's been tapping into a lot of streamers and stuff like that. And like I said, this is another thing. By the time as this episode comes out, this album had however already been released. And because it comes out on July 17th. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he's gonna tap in with the streamers. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a lot of stuff going on or whatever like that. And I think it's super dope, dog. Like, you think people are anticipating this project from Tory?
I think his fan base is anticipating the project. Obviously, I think him being incarcerated does hurt him a little bit. He hasn't been able to gain as many new fans. It's like a momentum. Yeah. Once you're out, you're performing, and if you look at his come up, you saw all the shows he was doing in El Paso and Austin and that side of town. It was crazy. His shows were crazy. Yeah. The way he was mosh pitting in the crowd and jumping.
And he's an elite performer.
For sure.
Like his crowd control and his singing ability, rapping ability, his song selection. Like he's a really great artist. And I think that he's underrated, right? I think that he's proved in so many different ways that he is like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when he went at Joyner Lucas.
Oh, and they had their back and forth.
They had their back and forth. I think that was elite because he's not a pushover.
Nah.
And neither artist folded.
Nah.
Both artists engaged to the highest of their capability, but I think that Tory left that battle the winner.
For sure. And he went against Don Q too, right? Or was that Joyner Lucas that went against Don Q? It was something like that.
Yeah, I think it might have been
Tory and Don Q.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I got to give him his props because he knows how to make great music. And I feel like that battle right there, those battles that he was having just on the side, it stuck out.
Yeah.
It stuck out. I got to give him his props for that.
Yeah. Hey, and knowing Tory Lanez come up, seeing him around the way, like actually seeing him around, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people that know him personally. I know him, like, I'm not gonna say personally, but I know him. Like, I know him good, you feel what I'm saying? Or whatever like that.
Good enough to make an assessment.
That's a better way to put it. Good enough to make an assessment or whatever like that. But watching this come up and seeing where he came from, he's one of those artists that, like, he's top notch. And he can really rap.
Yeah.
And he can really sing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually went to a couple of shows with him, and, like, you know, I'm watching from backstage, and I'm watching what he's doing, and, you know, being an artist myself, like, I'm fucking impressed. Like, I'm fucking impressed. Like, I'm literally sitting up there, like, I'm like, yo, like, this guy right here, like, the way he controls the crowd, like I said, the way he controls his breath while rapping and singing and, like, stage diving and climbing up the pole on the side, and, like, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, you feel me, that guy's he's one of them guys.
No, for sure, absolutely. Hey, great performer. I'll say this too. If he can find a way to keep the music going while he's inside, and then come out and then build off of that momentum, because when he had it was quarantine radio. It was quarantine radio. Right? Had the streets going crazy.
We was locked inside.
Come on, bro.
We were locked inside. There was nothing else popping. The only other thing popping at that time, if you know, was the Fountain Blue. It was the Fountain Blue. Fountain Blue was the only place, one of the only places during the pandemic that didn't make you wear a mask.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm at the Fountain Blue every day just chilling because I hated the mask. But quarantine radio was super lit. He had everybody tapping in, from the Justin Biebers to the Drakes to everyone, you get what I'm saying? And then, you know, unfortunately, the situation happened or whatever like that he's currently doing time for or whatever like that. But if Tory Lanez continues to drop music for the next 5 years, when he comes out, man, he's gonna have this shit in a fucking chokehold.
It's possible. Hey, we watched him he's been putting out music for a while. He's pretty much a vet in the game. We can give him that. He's somewhat a vet. Like, I want to say before 2016, 2015, that time frame, maybe even before then.
Yeah.
He's been rapping, been doing a great job too. So, no, I agree. If he can keep his foot on the gas.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, you as somebody that's from around the way and you know Tory, right? Let me ask you. Are you more anticipating the R&B side or the rap side?
I like Tory's Chicks Tape series. To me, I like the way that was put together. I like Tory as a rapper too, and I think I like him more as a rapper. I think I think Doc could really rap. And he had an interview where I think he was reciting one of Wayne's freestyles. And I'm a huge Wayne fan.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Wayne fan. So anything that resonates with Wayne, and if you show any type of that status, that GOAT status when you're rapping, I gotta respect it. The way he puts his words together well, man, the way he puts his words together is very well. So I gotta give him his respect and his props in that regard. I say I like Tory as a rapper better, for me though, in my opinion.
All right, so I agree.
What about you?
I agree. But when it comes to the vibes, to the females and stuff like that, we gotta give him his credit.
For sure.
We gotta give him his credit. Like you feel what I'm saying? He has an amazing voice when it comes to singing and everything or whatever like that. But boy, when it comes to rapping, that nigga can fucking rap. Yes, and I can rap.
Rap his ass off.
I can rap, but that nigga can rap, dog.
Yeah,
like,
he can rap his ass off. For sure.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, man, I'm looking forward to him getting out. I hope something comes, some technicality happens, and you know, he gets out a couple of years early or whatever like that. And like, man, I'm trying to go to a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go see what's up. You feel what I'm saying? Do you think listeners separate his music from his legal troubles?
Man. I think his diehard fans and his supporters, they separated. They don't even think about that legal situation that he's currently in right now. But there's a wide range of people who, you know, it's stuck with him right now. Like whenever he drops music, you have that core group of people who are just not with it. They're not letting it go. So it's tough. It's tough for some people to kind of separate the music and the legal troubles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you think, I think you kind of answered this already. Do you believe that the album can perform well without normal interviews, appearances, and stuff like that, and performances?
I think it's, man, it depends on what our definition of well is. I think it does what it can do. I don't think it does as well as it should or what it, you know, I don't think it reaches its full potential because of him being incarcerated. Him being incarcerated definitely hurts him a bit.
Yeah,
so,
and I mean, he's also.
And before you finish, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but him working with streamers and bringing them on board, definitely a smart, probably the smartest move that he could have made because he needs it. He needs that. He needs more of a fan base, people who are actually engaged. So if they're noticing that, hey, our favorite streamers are rocking with Tory, you know, they're gonna eventually rock with him too.
Okay, good. I mean, so I think one of the last questions I want to ask on the Tory Lanez subject is, do you believe that he's really one of the top artists of this generation?
I gotta see who we're standing him next to, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right, the potential is always there. The talent is there, but it's kind of like getting injured. It's kind of like getting injured early, and right now he's injured.
Yeah.
So he didn't. There's certain things that he wasn't able to, in my opinion, he wasn't able to accomplish while he was out. He was there. He was almost there, and it kind of like they just swept it from under his feet. But he was definitely on that path. So to say he's one of the greatest of our times, if I'm going off of talent, I'm gonna say yes. Talent-wise, I think he's one of the greatest talents of our generation. To put him up there with rappers though, say he's like top 10, top 20, I can't give him that right now. I can't give it to him, dog.
I think, hey, I'm gonna tell you, dog.
And that's statistic-wise. I'm going talent-wise, yeah. But statistic-wise, I can't give it to him.
Good separation, great separation, or whatever like that. But I feel like, he could go toe-to-toe with the greats. I feel like he's that talented that he definitely can go toe-to-toe with the greats. And like,
sure.
If you line him up versus anybody, he can hold weight versus anybody. And that's fucking hard to say, bro.
Hey, very true.
That's not, and I
I
fucking
agree.
said it. It's crazy. Because I can't say that about a lot of people. Like, it's a lot of people. It's almost nobody that I can say that about. But I feel like, Tory can go toe-to-toe with damn near anybody.
I agree. And I think, you know, him, like I said, him being incarcerated definitely hurts him. He got to be out.
Yeah.
He has to be free to be able to showcase that talent. So when he comes out, if he keeps his foot on the gas, he can go toe-to-toe. I can agree with that statement. I think he can go toe-to-toe with probably anybody in the industry.
I'm going to tell you, two people I want to see him work with when he get out, right, is Drake.
Okay.
And Popcorn.
Popcorn, that would be dope.
Two people. I think I could pass up on a lot of people, but I want those two records to happen. I feel like, you feel me, those are needed for the culture, and I think that those two records were gonna happen if this situation didn't happen.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
I can agree.
Remember Quarantine Radio, Drake chimed in, and I want to say Popcorn chimed in, but I actually I mean, one time, I actually flew to Jamaica to link up with Tory, and he was, I think Popcorn brought him out on stage for the Sting Festival in Jamaica or whatever like that, man, and the performance was crazy. Like, everyone went crazy when Tory ran out on stage with Popcorn, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was anticipating it. I was waiting for it or whatever like that. I remember like when I did the record, what I have with Tory, my goal was to get Popcorn on the record, but you know, like other things happened and we kind of like didn't make it happen, but everybody involved was ready to make it happen, but it just didn't happen. But I'm waiting to see that record happen.
I think it does.
Yeah.
And I think they respect him to the point where when he gets out, they'll give him that.
Yeah.
I think they can give him that.
Yeah.
And gotta throw Lil Wayne in there. I want to see him do a track with Wayne. You know,
for sure.
If he does
for
some
sure.
more music, for sure.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I can say is like, Wayne. No comment.
Hey, he would have said something crazy. We would. Yeah. Hey, I would have threw this mic out the window. What? About Wayne?
Yeah. No comment. No comment. Hey, I could spit 4 or 5 of Wayne albums word for word.
Word for word.
And you could add 10 to 15 mixtapes word for word. All of them mixtape. I could go word for word. Like, you feel me? But like I said, no comment. We're gonna save that for another time.
Let's do that. Let's do that. No Wayne disrespect will be tolerated. No, I'm not saying it was disrespect. It was a little too close for my liking. You see what I'm saying? Correction.
Correction.
Let's get some correction in here.
Yes. No Wayne disrespect
ever
will be tolerated.
Ever.
None. But I must say, I was not gonna disrespect Wayne, but I was gonna say something though. But I wasn't gonna disrespect Wayne.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's cool. I wasn't gonna disrespect Weezy F baby. Okay. Please say the baby.
Please say what?
You know what I'm saying?
Tunchi? All right, for another episode.
Birdman Jr. I ain't got nothing to say.
The Prince.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
This is my time, my home. This is me on my throne. Let's get it on. No, we good. All right, so we gonna go on to another topic, right? We've addressed this already in one of the previous episodes, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna go back to address it again because now we have newfound evidence.
Newfound evidence?
There's been newfound evidence that has been released to the public, which we are the fucking public. You know what I'm saying? We are the public, my boy.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And with this evidence being released, I think that it changes everything, or it confirms everything. I feel as if maybe if you were sitting on one side of things, this new evidence could bring you over to the other side of things.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like if you were on this side of things, you can confirm that you were on the right side of things.
You see how he warms us up, how he gets us ready? I hate it.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So
oh man.
In my opinion, right, I feel like I'm on the right side of things, right?
When you say what?
I'm cooking.
Oh, cook. Dude, please.
Saying you gonna let me chef?
My bad, chef. Go ahead. My bad, baby.
You gonna let me chef it up? I'm just wondering if you gonna just allow me to chef it up.
My bad, chef. Go ahead. Go on.
I think that there's a lot of things that has been said, and people jump into conclusions or, crucifying in particular somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which I'm not saying that some of it is not warranted.
Okay.
Right? But let's just go ahead and say it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm waiting.
Hey, Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty, more evidence has come out.
Okay.
So there's been newfound discovery that they have found a video of the robbery.
Yeah, I saw it.
You feel what I'm saying?
I saw it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we saw it. We saw it.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, so in this video, right?
Okay.
If you have not seen the video, we'll show y'all a little piece of the video.
Shit. You dropping this done deal. Bro, let them know it's a done deal, bro. It's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me,
I drop you.
No, say it.
Who should actually drop from 10-17?
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do? You drop.
You said you want to be dropped, you dropped.
Scrub the paper.
I signed the paper, it's done.
In this video, it's the alleged robbery.
Oh,
And it wasn't alleged. All right, fuck it. It's the robbery.
the alleged robbery, alleged.
Alleged.
It
Alright,
was the alleged robbery.
We can allege it if you
No, we
want.
gonna allege it.
You feel me? It's the robbery of Gucci Mane by Pooh Shiesty and, you know, Pooh Shiesty's gang. Or whatever like that. So the robbery shows Gucci Mane in the studio with Pooh Shiesty. It shows Big 30. It shows Pooh Shiesty's father. And it shows another, how do they say it? Assailant?
We'll just say another individual.
Another individual, you feel what I'm saying? I was trying to do some legal shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll leave that up to the lawyers.
You feel what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Yeah. So it shows them all in the studio, and Pooh Shiesty is like making Gucci Mane sign the contract, right? Watching the video, right? You guys could comment in the comments and tell me, do you feel like Gucci Mane was scared?
So you're putting in, you're saying for the comments, but you're asking me, do I feel like Gucci Mane was scared?
I'm asking everybody, but I'm definitely asking you.
No, hey, I don't think Gucci was scared.
For sure.
I think Gucci was, in my opinion, he was just over it. He was just like, yo, is this really what we're doing right now? This is what y'all want to do? All right, man, you got it. Hey, in a situation like that, what else can you do? You know, you got to get back home to your family, man. You can take it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you good, whatever. Yeah. So you want me to say what? All right, yeah, bum. Let me get up out of here.
Yeah, so I don't think Gucci was scared.
I don't think Gucci was scared.
I think Gucci played it correct.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, when somebody get the ups on you, you kind of like, you know, you got to give up whatever you got to give up. Like Gucci's whole crew got robbed, right? But one of the parts of the video where I think Gucci Mane is very smart is that during the video, I want to say Big 30 pulled out the camera and was
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Even though I kind of don't think it was allegedly.
Man,
But, all right, cool.
to our knowledge, it was on his phone, but it's still allegedly. We don't know if he pulled out the phone. We don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
So allegedly, Big 30 pulled out the phone and he was recording the incident or whatever like that. And when the feds came and picked him up, he smashed his phone and broke it. And they found the video in the phone or whatever like that. So during the video, I think Pooh Shiesty's angle was to, when Gucci was dropping his artists before, he made a video telling the world that, yo, I dropped the artist. You feel what I'm saying? I let them be free. You feel what I'm saying? And he said in one of these videos before that, you know, the only people left on 1017 was Pooh Shiesty and I think Fujiano.
Yeah, for financial reasons.
Yeah, or whatever like that. So I think that during the video, Pooh Shiesty made a comment like, real nigga never did no police shit or nothing. Tell him Gucci, and Gucci was like, I already said it. Like, what else you want me to say? You feel what I'm saying? And I think Pooh Shiesty was trying to get the confirmation on video that Gucci signed the contract. I think he was trying to be smart that, yo, like, he can't say he did not sign this himself because I have it on video of him saying he signed it himself. But I think Gucci used his head and walked, while the video was being recorded, walked next to the person that was holding the Draco, having him at gunpoint.
Big
so,
Draco.
Yeah, so now the video pans to the guy with the stick, with the Draco or whatever like that. Gucci standing next to him. So now this video is invalid. So now you guys have a video showing the gun, showing Pooh Shiesty, showing Pooh Shiesty's dad, showing Big 30, everybody in there showing them the robbery. Let alone there's more evidence that came out that shows, you know, Pooh Shiesty's homeboy wearing on Instagram wearing Gucci stolen jewelry. So to me now, right, after I watched this video, right, I think one of the big things that the conflict with things was people were calling Gucci a snitch, right? I was saying that, you know, man, he went to a business meeting, dog. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If I'm in my place of business and someone comes in here and robs me in my place of business, am I not gonna call the police? You get what I'm saying? I feel like, yo, like I need to call the police. This is my place of business. It's not like if I was selling bricks or some shit like that, I understand. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now I'm finna go get it back in blood. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, I feel like, you know, Gucci has grown up. He's trying to, you know, turn over a new leaf and not be the same Gucci man, right? Now this young cat that I signed put me in a position now that I didn't ask for. You get what I'm saying? And allegedly he spoke to the police. Now, some people are saying this, some people are saying that, and like I feel like whatever Gucci decided to do, it was warranted. I feel like it was okay with him doing whatever he felt like he needed to do in that situation, because dog, like I feel like more people are crucifying Gucci than crucifying Pooh Shiesty, and Pooh Shiesty did the most snake shit in the world. And now that I've seen the video of the robbery and confirmed that, yo, like, damn, you did some wild shit. And then on top of you doing some wild shit, you did it on fucking camera. Like, how fucking dumb can you be?
So just to clarify, before I make my comments or any comments, just to clarify, you stated that anything that Gucci did after that was warranted. So are you siding with Gucci's decision? I'm not saying actually that is a question. Are you siding with his decision, or do you okay his decision to write a statement on the incident that happened in that studio?
I'm not okaying it, but I'm just saying if that's what he decided to do, I'm still gonna be more mad at Pooh Shiesty than I am at Gucci. I feel like you're like I feel like you're more mad at Gucci than you are at Pooh Shiesty.
So when I addressed this in the last episode, right, it was more toward the conversation was more towards, it was tailored towards Gucci not saying anything, and that still stands. We're gonna get back to that, but first, let's talk about how dumb Pooh Shiesty is. That was the dumbest thing you could have ever done. First of all, you had your homie or your cousin pull out the camera, and you tried to film your concrete evidence that Gucci Mane dropped you from the label. You still had to go through lawyers. So you wouldn't have won regardless. That was dumb.
So
right?
I think that Pooh Shiesty's angle was, I'm going to record him doing it, because he obviously wasn't smart enough to understand that all of the other stuff. So he said he had a plan, but it still was a dumbass plan.
Dumb.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, yo, like, you know, one of the things that you know, I'm under the impression of is that, you know, you're saying that Gucci should plead the fifth, right? And I seen it online that, you know, which maybe we can confirm it in a second or whatever like that, but I feel like, yo, like, when it comes to pleading the fifth, you have to be, in order to plead the fifth, you would have to be pleading the fifth against something that's incriminating you in the crime, not pleading the fifth as you being a victim. Because if you're a victim, you can be subpoenaed to come to court and you have to speak. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, in my opinion, right? Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
I mean,
so
hold on. So since you're not a lawyer, right. You want me to
make the call? Make the call.
All
hey,
right.
make the call, because Gucci should still not have said anything.
Okay.
In my opinion.
No, but I want to address the him being a victim or him.
He was a victim. You were a victim, bro. You were a victim. It happened to you. You should let it go. But no, you went on.
Yes. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Nick? How you doing, bro?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. So I need you for a second. I got a question for you, right?
Hold on.
Shoot.
Who we on the phone with? Yes, talk to the people. Hold on.
All right, so we're on the phone with Nick. He's a lawyer. He's the company lawyer for like AI technology, and Forever and Profit. And you know, he's more knowledgeable in law than we are. So the question that we're gonna ask it to my boy. Yo, hey Nick, tell everybody what's up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Nick. I'm a corporate attorney and an attorney here in Florida. Yeah, but shoot, ask your question. Is it a legal question? What you guys got?
All right, so I'm pretty sure you're up on the situation, well, a little bit knowledgeable on the situation with Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty holding up Gucci Mane to make him sign a contract unwillingly to get him out of his contract, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I
think everybody else has.
Okay, cool. So the debate what me and J-Rock are having while we're shooting the podcast right now is that J-Rock thinks that, Gucci Mane should not have said anything and he should have pled the fifth on, the situation and not written a statement versus Pooh Shiesty. But I was telling J-Rock that I believe that, when it comes to pleading the fifth, you have to be pleading the fifth against something that can incriminate you in the situation, not you pleading the fifth as a victim. And if you're a victim in the crime or a witness in the crime, they can actually subpoena you to go to court. But when they subpoena you, if it's something that would implicate you in the crime, then you would be able to plead the fifth, or they can charge you with, I guess, obstruction of justice or perjury or something like that. Can you confirm that I'm slightly right or wrong?
All right, so I think both you guys are a little right and a little wrong. And I'll explain why.
Okay.
So with the Pooh Shiesty situation, he pulled a gun on Gucci Mane and forced him to release him from the contract. So just right there, the contract release alone is invalid because of duress. We don't allow people, the law doesn't allow people to force their way out of a legal contract using guns, knives, or armed robbery in this case, right? Mm-hmm. Now, for when Gucci Mane had an option, and I think J-Rock said he had 3 options, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
He is a witness to a crime and also a victim. So he's in 2 positions. But in order to plead the Fifth Amendment, it has to be against self-incriminalization or self-criminalization. Okay. Meaning that he has nothing to plead the fifth against because he hasn't committed a crime. The crime's been committed against him. Now, as a victim and a witness, as a victim first, he has the right, he can testify, he can give his testimony as a victim, but the police can subpoena him in order to find out what happens if they decide to press charges or the state decides to press charges. Now, as a witness, he can decide, I don't want to testify. Hey, that's none of my business. I'm staying out of it. I don't recall. Ooh. The police can attempt to subpoena him. They can push him for it, and he cannot lie and commit perjury. But he can always try to keep his way out. The police have ways of trying to figure this out and pushing him for testimony, but they cannot force him. And the Fifth Amendment doesn't apply here because he hasn't committed a crime, and the crime is against him.
So Nick, just to confirm, the Fifth Amendment does not apply, but he still has the option to not say anything.
Yeah.
Yes and no. He does have the option to not say anything, but because he's both a witness and a victim, the police can subpoena him for testimony, and at that point, his lawyer would have to try to get him out of having to make a statement, because there are other people. He's not the only witness and victim. There's other witnesses and other victims that were robbed, and they can point to him to say, hey, this guy knows what was going on. But he does have the option to try to stay out of it.
Okay. No, I think you clarified a lot. I think you clarified it a lot for a lot of different people that really don't understand that. And I understand J-Rock's point too. But regardless of J-Rock's point, I also think that as a businessman, if I'm in my place of business and I came here to do business and you took it to wherever you wanted to take it as, it's why would I even put myself in a position to have to do something else to get myself in problems if now I'm classifying myself as a full-on businessman? You get what I'm saying?
Well, look, that was my lawyer answer. And just for anyone listening, that's not legal advice. Go find your own lawyer. But Gucci Mane's a businessman now, and Pooh Shiesty is trying to bring him back down. And look, all the famous gangster businessmen of the world, Al Pacino, all these, they understood when to use the police and when not to use the police. What Pooh Shiesty did is either forcing Gucci Mane to do something worse, put himself in trouble, or continue making his millions and being a businessman and just leverage the police as a tool. So I think Pooh Shiesty did something stupid. Gucci Mane did what any business person would do when he went to a business meeting and got robbed.
Okay. I understand. And like I said, I feel like you broke it down a lot, and you know we appreciate you here, and we're gonna make sure we drop your at. We drop your ad here so everybody can give you a follow. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, if you got that bag, like, this is the guy, this is the corporate guy for you. He can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, he with us, so make sure you come in with that bag. You feel what I'm saying? That bag gotta be right. You get what I'm saying?
Damn right. I appreciate it. Call me anytime, Diaz.
I got you. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So, like, you know, to sum some things up, like you said, I agree, J-Rock, you are right. He could have chosen not to say something, but I still disagree with the fact that, like, you know, I'm not going to be mad at him if he chose to say something based off of the criteria of that situation. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, I respect everyone's opinion because I understand. Someone who was shiesty did some slimy stuff. He went in there and that was so slimy to rob someone who put you on, someone who gave you the opportunity to do better with your life. And to my knowledge, the contract was artist friendly. The buyout was artist friendly. Everything was artist friendly. And for you to still make a move like that, hey, my personal message to Pooh Shiesty, and I can say this on camera, to Pooh Shiesty, that was creep, and you're a duck. It was just a dumb move. You got to be okay with that. It was a dumb move, and y'all boys wasn't on point. That's not how you go about doing things, right? I'm pretty sure Gucci Mane would let you out if you would just give him a bag, gave him what he deserved, because he put you on.
Hey, so I heard that, you know, Gucci was willing to adjust some things in the contract, but Pooh Shiesty said, no, I want everything.
And that's what makes him ungrateful. That's why he's in the position that he's in right now, and that's what happens to people who just do things like that. Imagine taking everything from your partner, someone who helped you get to where you're at so you can better your life, just for you to screw them over. But I'm not buying the fact that Gucci Mane is just a businessman. So I gotta throw that out there. So yes, Pooh Shiesty was stupid. That was a dumb move. But Gucci Mane still making a statement goes against everything that we as the people have known him for. And you know what's crazy? Someone asked me, does he ever? And I think you mentioned it earlier. Does he ever? When does he ever have the opportunity to grow? Or when is, you know, I guess that comes with change and being able to jump on the citizen side.
I think the question was, is someone allowed to grow out of the street mentality and like turn a new leaf? Like, because I feel like, like a lot of people that are crucifying Gucci is not accepting that, you feel what I'm saying, he's trying to change. Like, I remember I seen a video of Gucci and his wife in the studio with like, man, they had like at least like $3 or $4 million, but they counted out $2 million and they said, they got $1 million for a male artist and they got $1 million for a female artist. And it was like, no, it was a lot more money there, but like you could tell like they were trying to do something positive. And I think that Gucci's wife is a big part of that. Like Pooh Shiesty took the nigga wedding ring and said, let me get them earrings too, nigga.
So something like, hey, and you see how you laughing?
Yeah,
you see how you
sure.
Hey, I can't say if that happens to me because it has never happened to me. I will say this. He had 3 options. He had an option to go tell, or, we'll say write a statement. He had an option to write a statement and receive assistance from authorities, right? He had the option to go crash out, or he had the option to walk away, right? You crash out. To me, that crashing out was the dumbest thing. You crash out, what are we doing? You have no chance of getting anything back. You cooperate, you're tarnishing a part of your legacy and you're kind of, ruining your street credibility. You don't say anything, you have a chance to go get everything back again. And you still have the contract under your belt. You have other witnesses there that, something happened to them too. Everyone got robbed. It wasn't just him. Everyone got robbed. Let them deal with it. And
I think at the moment when Pooh Shiesty said, real nigga, never did no police shit, Gucci Mane decided in his mind, that changes today. that changes today. I think that Pooh Shiesty, in the video, Pooh Shiesty was like, real nigga, never did no police shit or nothing. Tell him what it is, Gucci, or whatever like that. I think in that moment, this nigga was like, yo, this nigga playing me for a sucker. Because he feels like, yo, like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I understand, like, that's what it is, but, you know, in all actuality, it's like, nah, bro, like.
And today, that day it changed, for sure. That day, Gucci Mane said, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, this isn't me. Let me just go ahead and let these people know what they need to know and move on. And hey, again, I disagree. You know, it's for the most part, yeah, it's, you know, it's your pride and it's a lot of materialistic things that happen. But because a part of that was contractual, that's something that you can always fight in court. You can always fight that in court. Let them deal with the rest. But as far as, you know, signing that contract, you fight that let your lawyers fight that. You didn't sign that contract, and if you did, you know, you didn't.
I ain't gonna
everything
lie,
else, like, you can get that back.
Yeah, the situation happened in January, and nothing came out about it until about, was it about...
officially, until like maybe April,
May.
Yeah.
April, May, or whatever like that. I think that Gucci was fighting that whole time, struggling, trying to figure out what he was really gonna do. I think he was battling with his wife or whatever like that. But, like, you know, we'll revisit the conversation and we'll see where it goes. But I think that because of that video, because of all of the evidence, Pooh Shiesty's cooked. And, you know.
Oh, is he? Mr. Shiesty.
Yes.
You are cooked, my
Yes,
boy.
yes, yes.
Cooked.
Hey, jerk chicken.
30, how you gonna, why would you record that? Why would you record?
I told you the angle that they thought they were doing.
Oh, my bad.
They thought they were gathering another piece of evidence, but Gucci played it like, man, like, what you want me to do? I said it already. You want me to say it again? I don't want to say it again. And then he walks over to the camera. But like I said, man, Pooh Shiesty, you're a dumbass, and I'm not mad at Gucci for whatever he decided to do. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because I classify you as a businessman, and you were trying to do the right thing. And I think that, you feel me, you know, it is what it is, man. You do dumbass shit, you get dumbass results.
I agree with that last part. You know, that's the type of results you get for sure. I still think Gucci Mane should, you know, stay quiet. Just my opinion, though.
All right. Next topic we got. I feel like, you know, free Smirk.
Free Smirk. Free Durk. Yep.
Yeah. I'm hearing and I've been seeing that, you know, he got a really big win in court. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's real major. I think, like, from what I'm hearing and what I understand, the feds were trying to compile multiple different murders on his trial. I know he has the murder trial in California, the murder for hire trial, and then they tried to pin him with another murder in Chicago and another murder in Atlanta, if I'm correct. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think the judge in California said, yo, hey, prosecution, you guys had a year to build this case. The trial is next month. And you guys are trying to add new charges a month before trial, which the defense won't have time to prepare for. You know what? I'm going to sever those cases, and you could bring that up another time, but this trial is going to stay the same, and we're starting next month. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's major because they were trying to add extra evidence to make Durk look a certain type of way instead of just trying him and proving that he did a murder for hire. And
to bury him.
Yeah, so I guess
Durk.
with to prove murder for hire, you have to prove that someone was paid financial gain for a murder for you to go kill somebody. You get what I'm saying? And as of right now, to my knowledge, they don't have the evidence that someone was paid.
Hey, in the last episode, I said the feds were nasty people.
Yeah.
The feds were nasty people.
Yeah.
But God damn it, Lil Durk got some great lawyers. Woo, boy.
Yeah. So he got
name drop. Let me hear it.
Yeah, on his legal team, he got two. I know a couple of lawyers, right? But I know at the top of the list of the couple of lawyers that I know. You feel what I'm saying? You got the real deal Brian Steele.
Real deal Brian Steele, yes,
yeah,
sir.
Real deal Brian Steele. And you have Drew Finland.
Drew Finland, yup.
You feel what I'm saying? Two people that don't lose.
They don't.
These are two people that beat the feds. Like, and a lot of people don't come out of beating the feds. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, these guys are beating the feds and they're getting wins against the feds. You get what I'm saying? But to me, I think this win was major. And I'm intrigued to see how everything else goes because I ain't gonna lie, dog. I really honestly feel like Smirk should be free. I feel like, yo, like, he should be free. He needs to be free. You know what I'm saying? I think, agree. And I also think the time that he spent in jail also has changed him and will change him for the better. You get what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, Smirk gonna be all right.
And you know, we can only hope that someone goes in and they clear their mind. To me, it was a lot of crazy things going on around him that he couldn't really control. So for him to be in that position that he's in right now, it's kind of like you gotta sit back and kind of just resonate and just not resonate, but just think on everything that you've been through and ask yourself, like, man, how do I change that? How do I fix my environment? Yo, because I know he misses his wife. I know he misses his kids. Yeah. I know he misses getting to that bag. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, you know, there's people showing love. They're giving commissary. They're making sure that his bag is straight, making sure that he's on point, making sure lawyers are paid. Yeah. There has to be at least some celebrity friends that are making it happen. So
for sure, I think Durk is good. I think the lawyers are paid. The lawyers are paid. I think that, you know, Thug made a comment that, you know, he paid Brian Steele for him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like, you know, not to implicate nobody in nothing because I don't know how this goes anywhere or any of that or whatever like that. But I'm pretty sure Drake sent some money. You feel what I'm saying? That's his boy. You feel what I'm saying? But do you feel like this weakens the prosecution's case?
That they that they can't add those charges? Yeah. Of course. Yeah. It severely weakens their case, and I know they're scared right now because now it seems like it already looked like they were just trying to add things to strengthen their case and to make it seem like they weren't scrambling. Now they have to scramble because if not, they're going to take that first L. From what it sounds like, there's going to be multiple cases. If they try to put a RICO on that case that he's on right now, on the murder for hire,
I think that
is that what happened?
No, I think that it would have been able to be a RICO if all those other things weren't involved because you got multiple different people, you got a lot of different situations. You could have created a RICO, but right now they can't do it as a RICO. It has to stay as a murder for hire case for this trial.
So if he wins this trial,
they can't use anything from this trial. To my knowledge, they can't use anything from this trial on the other two trials.
Oh yeah, they took a gamble and it doesn't look too good in their favor. Yeah, man, that's what happens when you're a nasty person. That's what happens when you're nasty people. Yeah, the feds are. That's. Hey, Brian Steele, go ahead and go for the home run, my boy. Go for the home run. Free Durk. He deserved it. He deserved to be back home and make great music. We're missing it.
Do you feel like fans understand that winning that motion is still not a win for the case?
Not sure. I think they do. I think they understand that, you know, the war, the battle isn't over. They may, or the war isn't over. They may have won that battle, but the war isn't over.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the perfect way to put it. That they won the battle, but the war isn't over.
Yeah. We got to win right now, but we got to see it through.
Yeah, I think that. Honestly, overall, I think Durk gonna be straight. Yeah. As long as none of them, none of his puss ass co-defendants don't try to bury the nigga, like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I said it, if you guys bury Durk, you's a puss ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yo, like, man, it was warranted, man. If he did it, I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
No. It's a loyalty factor. You know, things happen. Yeah. You know, and of course, how it looks or how it got painted is how it looks to the public, but rightfully so. You know, that's just the name of the game. You take one of them. It's like an eye for an eye. Don't do something to me that you wouldn't want done to you, and that's just, you know, that's the reason probably why they're in the situation right now. Yeah. So they got to figure out their way around that. Yeah. You know, but you know, hopefully everybody in that's involved, they get their names cleared. They're able to go back home to their families because we don't want to see that. We don't want to see anyone incarcerated for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I understand. All right, so ultimately, shout out to Lil Durk's legal team. You guys are doing a wonderful job. We want to Smirk back to the crib. Like, you know, I'm a big Lil Durk fan, and Like, man, free Smirk.
Yep, free Durk.
All right, cool. So, like, let's go on to, I think one of the biggest things popping right now, right? And it's a shift in the culture, and it's a shift in the way that things are being done now is streaming. You feel what I'm saying? And one of the biggest streamers, if not the biggest streamer, and I want to say, if he wasn't the biggest streamer, he is now. Okay. You got Streamer University. I think Streamer University is crazy, bro.
It's fire. Yeah. Dope idea. The way that they incorporate Hogwarts University, it's like Hogwarts. It's like the Harry Potter series. So if you look at some of the clips, they got to run through the brick wall just to get to the school. I saw another clip where.
Okay, and you know what? I didn't even peep that.
For real, you didn't see it? Okay.
No, I didn't even peep that. Like a lot of the things that they're doing, it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I really didn't peep that.
It's like I want to call it the Hood Hogwarts. I mean, like the Hood Harry Potter. Like at least the introduction, the way they were getting in there, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy how he's putting the production together, and I think everyone's playing their part. Even trying to get into Streamer University, the way Rakai is, the way he gets denied, and the way him and Funny Mike were going, the way Kyson and Funny Mike were going back and forth, I think it's dope. I think it's dope vibes and it's needed.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Kai stepped away from streaming for 9 months,
right, and
this is the way that he came back, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy because now it's a way bigger plot with promotion and the whole 9 yards. Like everyone is doing it. Hey, I seen so many people on my timeline trying to get in.
And a lot of people got rejected, but some people got in.
Some people got in.
And
I think a lot of the people that got in too already had like a following. I think smaller people didn't actually get in, or people that wasn't actually like really streaming. There's this one girl that I follow or whatever like that, and I ain't gonna lie, I was watching it and I really wanted her to get in Streamer University. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally, I don't know her, like, I follow her on the ground or whatever like that, but like I wanted her to get in.
Did she get in?
No,
she didn't get in. Oh.
She didn't get in.
That's tough.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not laughing at her. I'm just like, like at the end of the day, like I really wanted her to get in, and I really feel like she was hurt from not getting in. But like I think like it didn't deter me from still following her and stuff like that. And I'm still intrigued to see what she does with streaming, to see was it a fluke just because she wanted to get in Streamer University, because it's a big opportunity. If you get in, you're gonna take it serious or whatever like that. Or if you don't get in, you quit or whatever like that. But like I'm still following her, and I'm intrigued to see what she does. And everybody that didn't get into Streamer University, I'm intrigued to see what you guys continue to do. Because I don't have Twitch, I don't have Kick, but I'm going to like get those platforms, and I don't know how it works or whatever like that, but I'm intrigued to watch some people stream.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I think I hopefully they're consistent and they don't just give up on their dreams of streaming because they didn't get into Streamer University. But it's a major platform. I understand, and it's super hot. It's hot right now. I understand why people want to get in. Cenat took a break. He came back. He brought it back, and I like how he's incorporating everybody. I like and to watch some of the people that made it this year. And to watch how some of those new people are getting in, I think it's super dope how he's showing love to them. Like one of them is Suburb Baby.
Yeah, so, I fought with Suburb Baby.
So Suburb Baby is funny as hell, but he made him last. He introduced him into, or he inducted him last into Streamer University, and the reaction video, them boys was going crazy. Yeah, they were getting hype in the background. And to me, I feel like that is one of the dopest reactions and feelings that you can get as a streamer, and just watching it as a consumer. Yeah. And then to have Phantom running around as security, and you're still incorporating your boys.
Yeah. I seen Lethal Shooter is, I don't know, what is he, like an administrator or security or something like that, and
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Yeah. I gotta look into that.
Well, whatever Lethal Shooter is like, I understand it now. You know what I'm saying? I understand it now. Yeah, I think I ain't gonna lie. The whole situation is dope, man. I'm gonna watch it more, and seeing all of these guys streaming or whatever like that, you never know, man. Like, you might catch me streaming one day. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it may be in the near future.
Streaming one day, for sure.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, I want to say they said over 1 million people applied to be in Streamer University, and he chose 120 people.
Do you know what it is for 120 people to stick out? For Kai to sit there and stick and to watch some of your streams and say, okay, you know what? We're going with this person. We're going with this person. That's tough. That means you're putting in work. I think anybody who got inducted, they put in a lot of work for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
shout out to Streaming University.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Streaming University. I think it's super dope. I like it. I love everything that Kai is doing or whatever like that. I watched like at least 20 of the people go pick up their streaming schedule or their whatever box what it is that he was giving everybody or whatever like that. And those guys are funny. Yeah. Like everybody's funny, and like I said, man, let's continue to watch. Let's continue to see how it plays out or whatever like that. But is it safe to say? Last question: is it safe to say Kai's the #1 streamer?
Hey, I'll say this. It's tough. It could be yes. It's yes. In my opinion, yes. I'm gonna say yes. But it's very, very close to who #2 is. So,
yeah. I think that it was close.
You think it was close? You think he just took it to another level?
Yeah, I think it was close. And even if Kai was #2, he overlapped with Streaming University.
Okay.
Because nobody's doing it like that right now. So shout out to Streaming University. Shout out to Kai Cenat. And shout out to all the new streamers. Everybody who's trying, continue to do what you're doing. And like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the girl that I'm following, hey, keep on streaming. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You got something, you feel me? So, yeah, I'm intrigued. I want to see you win. Yeah, so, all right, so next, Raising Kanan.
Okay.
Raising Kanan. I ain't gonna lie, from day one, the Power series has been one of the best things on television. I think 50 Cent owns television right now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just say one other thing real quick before we go back to Raising Kanan, right? It's a couple of shows that compete a little bit, right? But there's only one other show that I know for a fact is really, really like that. And it's Lioness.
Lioness was a great show.
Yes.
But Raising Kanan is fire.
Yes.
Raising Kanan is fire. Yes. And I don't think it's underrated. I think, you know what? It probably is underrated, and because a lot of people haven't tapped into it or they haven't finished the original Power series. They should, and they should go watch Raising Kanan because what's about to happen after is even crazier. But they're raising hell in that show right now.
I think that crazy. What was tainted was when they killed Ghost. That deterred a lot of people from all of the spinoffs. Mm-hmm. Now, it didn't deter me, and I've watched every episode of every spinoff, and I'm gonna continue to watch everything that 50 Cent does. You feel what I'm saying? Because in the television world, every time he drops, it's like Get Rich or Die Trying just dropped again.
Yeah.
It's like Get Rich or Die Trying just happened again every time he drops. Now, one of my favorite moments thus far in the series is Kanan getting his ass whooped. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie. We know the outcome of Kanan because we seen later, we seen what happens to Kanan in the original Power series, right, or whatever like that. But Marvin should have still been beating Kanan's ass right now.
Hey,
right now, he should still be beating his ass right now. I should be able to turn on the TV and still Kanan getting punched in this shit.
Hey, look, at this moment, right? I think they're on a 2-week break, right?
Yeah.
Hey, they say Marvin whooped his ass so bad. They had to take that 2-week break. Hey, that was the craziest moment, and the fact that he's still alive because of his cousin is insane. I thought Marvin was gonna do the job, but obviously we know he's still alive. You know, he stayed alive. He grew up, but at the end of that episode, 50 said, "Hey," or the way he narrated it, he's like, "Yo, you never forget an ass whooping like that."
Yeah.
You never forget an ass whooping like
that.
So
and he said something like, "It molds you for what doesn't kill you
makes you better."
Makes you better.
And it preps you for revenge or something like that. Yeah. He's coming for Marvin's head top, and I want to know how I wonder how his cousin Juke is gonna react to it. Like it's beef. It's family beef, family drama.
Family drama. But great show overall. I love it. I'm watching every episode. You should too.
Yes. Shout out to 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raising Kanan.
I like it. But Kanan Shiesty. Kanan is Pooh Shiesty in Power Universe?
I don't know, man. I think they're all dumb. I think all the kids in the universe, like, what is it that they have against their parents? It's like this rebellious thing. Yo, it happened with Tariq. Tariq had a rebellious thing against his dad because there was a lack of information that was being provided to him. What's his name? Kanan, same way. There's a lack of information that's being provided to him. And because they're not in the knowing, they just overreact.
Yeah.
But y'all overreact to the point where y'all want to kill y'all peoples? What?
It's crazy.
Hey, 50's evil. 50
Yeah.
evil, bro.
Yeah. Nah, great show. We love it. Continue to do what y'all doing. Like,
crazy, man.
Like, you feel me? Y'all give me something to look forward to every week, and I hate when they do this shit and don't give me a fucking episode. I don't want to I waited a fucking year and I get 5 episodes and you gonna make me wait 2 weeks? I don't want to wait another fucking week. Give me my last 5 episodes so I can move the fuck on.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fucking wait. You get what I'm saying? But it's all right though. It's all right. I'm gonna wait because you deliver every time, 50, and I'm rocking with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to 50, man. Shout out to 50.
Shout out to everybody in the Power University.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the writers too. Shout out to the writers.
Yeah. Courtney Kemp and all the rest of y'all are
Pen game stupid.
Pen game stupid. Mm-hmm. Hey, before we move on, right? The craziest part is that we've been watching this for what, about 8 years now? Because the original Power had 6 seasons. Then you had all of the other spinoffs that had 3-4 seasons. So we've been watching this for about 8 years now.
Maybe a little longer than that.
And in season 1, they're still developing storylines and elaborating on stuff that is happening now, 8 years later, in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey.
The original Power series came out June 7th, 2014.
That's crazy.
We're 12 years
in?
We're 12 years in and we're watching all the characters grow up and we're watching how Courtney Kemp is putting together this monster of a series. Yo, we got to give her respects and her props, man. Nobody's doing it like her right now, in my opinion. Got to give 50 his props for directing it as well, man. So
yeah.
just, putting everything together.
Yeah. So let's move on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We've been going through a lot. So let's move on. We're gonna go back to Adrien Broner and Deen, right? They have started their 45-day training camp. And bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, dog, like, they're looking good. I think that now people are actually seeing what type of person Adrien Broner really is when it comes to this lock-in with boxing.
Yeah.
He got deterred and all the whole 9 yards. They showed their 7-day results of them starting 7 days in, and dog, he's starting to get the belly down, like chest poking back out, like he's working, like, you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like they're doing great.
I think I saw like a before and after, like 7 days in.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job. I think AB got to keep working. Remember, we asked, does boxing need Adrien Broner?
Yeah.
I still can't answer that question, but we'll take this Adrien Broner any day.
Yeah.
One who's motivated, one who's focused, and one who's influencing the people around him to do better.
Yeah.
Yo, these guys are streaming. They're still, you can tell they're still a little, I don't want to say laxy-daisy, but they're just, not as focused as him. He's waking up, and as they're laughing, as they're playing around, he's on the treadmill.
Yeah.
He's on the treadmill putting in that work. Man,
so we definitely cutting through a lot of time. So we're gonna move real fast, right? But one of the things that I'm gonna address is Ryan Garcia. They asked if he would fight Adrien Broner, and he must have made a comment that, yo, like, man, like, I'm not gonna fight him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it makes sense, and you get what I'm saying, such and such, and Ryan Garcia, at first he kept it like, I wouldn't fight him, like, he's not in the best shape right now, and, such and such. And I guess AB and Deen, they seen it, and the clip that they put out, it was funny as fuck, and I'll make sure y'all see it right now too.
I just seen the clip of this nigga Ryan Garcia talking about he wouldn't fight me or he's doing shit way better or he's better or what. I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Oh, he sucked it.
But guess what though, my nigga? I want to fight you next, nigga. We can fight next. You ain't gotta fight that nigga. Because I know you getting nice fights and shit, but you ain't gonna make as much money as you gonna get fighting me.
Fuck
you about the money, right?
Fuck
fight me, my nigga.
Talk your shit then, nigga.
I'll take your belt. Do he got a belt?
And don't.
Well, whatever you got, I'll take it, nigga.
And
so what I'm telling you is this: stop all that bullshit talking about all that nice guy shit.
Bitch ass nigga.
Cause now you just started some shit.
Fuck, nigga.
When you was going through your shit, you was calling me, nigga.
And was.
You was calling me.
And
nigga,
was.
and I was answering every time, nigga.
Bitch.
So don't be on no fake shit now, nigga.
Fake ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hoe ass nigga.
So what I'm telling you is this, nigga. You call your people, my people ready, nigga. I ain't with nobody,
Ready,
nigga.
nigga.
I'm doing this shit from the ground up.
Dolo,
and,
nigga.
And if you felt that way about me, you would've came to pick me up.
Bitch.
You had the money, right?
And did.
You ain't come pick me up, nigga.
And didn't.
This nigga did.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hey, no, the whole shit was just so funny, but I definitely, to go back to, does boxing need Adrien Broner? Doesn't need him, but it damn sure could use him.
Yeah, remember, I think he goes through a couple fights first. I don't think he's ready for Ryan Garcia yet.
No.
And I respect Adrien Broner's hands. We're going to respect him as the champion that he was, but we're going to be realistic. He's not ready. Go through a few people first, then you get back, because he's getting older. He's getting older, but I still think he got it. I still think he can get in the ring, get a couple wins, because Terrence Crawford did it. Terrence Crawford was moving at an old age, and he was still getting his W's.
Yeah.
I think AB can get back to it.
Yeah.
Put the liquor down.
So let's see 45 days of training camp. Let's see how they look after the 45 days of training camp. Let's see what their next move is after training camp. Let's see what Deen does. I'm intrigued to see what Deen does. I think that Adrien Broner linking up with Deen is going to change Deen's style of fighting. It's going to change his mentality. It's going to do a lot for both of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's continue to watch. Let's continue to watch them stream, and let's watch greatness work.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Ready to see what they got going.
Yeah, so let's go on to the NBA. I show everybody show them what you wearing.
Man, you see what number we got going on.
Yeah, you feel?
I gotta see what's going on, man. Hold on, let me get back to something, man. Hey, he had to get patched up. My bad. Go ahead, my bad. I went too far too fast. My bad.
If gone too far was a person, it was definitely him.
My bad. Hey, it had to happen though. It had to happen. My fault.
Yeah.
I'm taking you away from it. My bad. Go ahead.
So to elaborate, we're gonna start with Bam and Tyler Hero.
Tyler, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
So what actually happened?
So Tyler had a burner account. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like an Instagram burner account, and the way that the antagonizer, who was just a random guy on IG, he said every time Tyler Hero had a bad game, he would go in there and kind of just, talking shit. He's doing his little 1-2, and when Tyler had a good game, Tyler would come back. So that happened for, Tyler would come back and talk his mess, and they were going like that back and forth for a while. He said it went on for like 8 months, and then I guess a situation, I forgot how it happened exactly to where they got to this part of the conversation, but Tyler took shots at Bam, saying, for the guy who's making $60 million a year, who's not really doing much, they're just depending on his defense. Basically throwing shots at Bam is like, why would you take shots at somebody who not only vouches for you, someone who defends you and who speaks highly of you in public. In your interview, like, everything was all good. And then you come back on a burner account, you get in your feelings because the people don't really resonate with you. They don't really vibe you like that, and you do that. Nah, man, it didn't make any sense to me. So, there was a situation. Them boys saw each other, and I think it was a summer league. Man,
is it Bam?
Bam had to go address. Bam had to go address the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Udonis Haslam Jr. I feel you. Udonis had to do it. And we appreciate everything Tyler did for the city.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that moment that you just gave us with Bam Adebayo patching you up, my boy. It had to happen, okay? It had to happen. You don't do that. You don't do that. Stay in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Stay in Milwaukee.
Yeah. So just moving on to
stay healthy.
Yeah. Oh, stay healthy.
Stay healthy. No, he got. That's why he got traded. That's why he got traded. He got traded, and then he got patched up. How you get traded, patched up, and
I seen a photo of him with a black eye.
You seen it?
Yeah. Shit rough out here, my boy.
But you know what? I will say this. I respect Tyler for not saying too much. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about it.
I mean, if you get knocked the fuck out, like
he could have snitched. He could have said something crazy.
Was that like a low blow?
But no, he could have said something crazy. He could have snitched.
Yeah.
He could have snitched. He could have took it to the NBA and tried to raise more awareness and say, oh, he needs to get fined or something needs to happen. He didn't do that. He just said, y'all want to move past it.
Yeah.
He said, shout out to them guys.
How you know he ain't doing that?
Because the NBA already moved past it. Okay, I think there's an announcement that came out. It was either today or yesterday. They were basically saying like, "Yo, they after further investigation, they're gonna look past it and they're just gonna move on, basically."
Okay. All right. So we got a couple of more things to address. You done? Cause he was hype. We gonna let him go. We gonna let him go cause he talking about the crib. We talking about the crib. All right, cool. So, Giannis to Miami.
Welcome home, my boy. Welcome home. Welcome to the crib. Welcome to the crib where
This the crib.
we got the finest things in life. We got great views, beautiful women. Well, Giannis, you're married, but still, beautiful scenery.
Hey, you may be
great
married.
food.
You may be married, but it does not change that you are in Miami, my boy. Like they are out here. So just I just thought I'd say that. I'm gonna be careful though.
But the scenery is great.
Hey, Miami different, so you gotta be careful down here, cause like it's a lot. It's a lot. This is the crib. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's a great move. I also think that I think that we need one or two. We gotta watch and see what other moves that happen in the near future. But I think that we need like a couple of more things to happen for us to be solidified and where we need to be in order to like take it all the way there.
For sure. I think right now, I still think right now we're a contender just with Giannis being on the team. I think we're missing maybe one or two small key. Let me not say small. We're missing two key pieces. We get maybe another shooter in the game. I like the backup. I like Bobby Portis. Shout out to Bobby Portis. You feel me? He got his jersey number is 95 to coincide with the highway. But shout out to Bobby Portis. Appreciate you for coming through the city too. But yeah, I think they look great. I think they look great. Missing one or two key pieces, and I think we take it to the crib. We bring home the chip.
I agree. I like the move. And I'm intrigued to see how things play out in the near future.
Welcome home, Giannis. Welcome to the crib where you're supposed to be. I know Milwaukee was too cold. I love the switch up.
Yeah.
Great vibes.
Let's do it. You feel me? And so, all right. So everybody knows the Knicks won the championship. So we're not gonna stay on that topic too long. We're just gonna, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna address it. We're gonna say it, and you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna move on quickly. But the question that I have for you before we wrap things up, right? Do you feel like the Knicks are going back again next year? We're gonna give them their props for winning this year because they did their thing. They executed, they handled up. But do you feel like they are going back next year?
No.
And I fucking agree. And we can wrap this up. No comment.
No comment.
Yes. I'm cool with that. Hey, episode 3 in the books.
In the books, baby.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, continue to show love, and we're gonna continue to deliver.
And we're gonna keep bringing the vibes.
Yeah, keep on bringing the vibes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, make sure y'all comment, spam the comments.
Yeah.
Subscribe
Yeah.
on every platform that we have. If you guys have any questions, man, just jump in the DMs. We love the controversy. We love to go back and forth, and it's just the vibe.
Yeah. Hey, if you feel like I'm wrong on the Gucci and Pooh Shiesty shit, tap in. Let me know where you feel like I'm wrong at. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel like he's wrong, definitely go tell him he's wrong. Cause
I'm not wrong.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, man, y'all tap in with us. It's No Comment Live with DS and J-Rock, and yeah, we here to stay. You feel what I'm saying?
Episode 3 in the books.